Alright, Benjamin's outside in the pack and play for the first time. I think he's a little bit in shock looking at the trees and just kind of enjoying outside. You enjoying being outside? I think the boys are over here playing and chasing the sheep away, looks like. Alright, so what are y'all up to over here?
Rocket ship.
Okay, alright. So this is your rocket ship here. Which one? Which tree? I thought it was that back. Okay, the tree back here. Okay, the cedar tree. Okay, so that's the door and that's your rocket ship. Alright, looks good.
Good morning, I.A.G farm family. I'm just getting out of my chair this morning. I went to the gym this morning and I came back and spent a little bit of time with Benjamin, got him put to sleep. And now I'm finna go ahead and check on Megan and see what she got going on. I still gotta sit down and read my Bible and everything, but I'm kind of starting today kind of slow. And we're gonna start working on fence. And Grandma's actually, she has a package that she's gonna bring and drop off to us. I think she's gonna bring us lunch for, for today. But let me turn y'all around, let y'all see what we're eating for breakfast this morning. Walking to this amazing kitchen, this amazing living area. Oh, yeah. See what's going on.
Somebody had a hand in that amazingness.
Oh yeah. you hired a good handyman somewhere along the way.
I could not afford you. That's why I had to marry you.
That's right, for real. What you got? What you cooking this morning?
I got some pancakes going since you know, it's your off week, quote unquote.
Yeah.
You know.
So what are we calling it? A staycation.
Staycation.
Putting up fencing.
Putting up fencing. A man that works all the way through his vacation. Mm-hmm. But anyway, so you're off one thing, on another thing. But I thought that I would make the week enjoyable for you. So I got some pancakes going in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now those out the box pancakes.
No, I was made from scratch. Although this batter, I wasn't happy with my mix this time. But hey, you know. It's fine. It'll still taste good.
That's good. Yeah, they're looking good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that you can tell when they're ready to flip once they start to get those like air bubbles in them.
Mm-hmm.
Try to stick together.
Yeah, got that one in there.
That looks good. You already got a couple over here made already.
Yeah, I do.
Mm-hmm. So here's a beautiful thing. But tell them what you meant by my off week. And what I'm off from and what I'm on too.
So at the ranch, Tim's got everything to a good place, and they've painted the entire house.
Which y'all will see on future videos.
So
these videos are a little bit ahead of the ranch.
That's right. So you'll see that on the ranch coming up. And so really, he's just kind of taking a salah, just a breather from the ranch this week, but he'll still be doing some things to progress the ranch forward.
Spending money, you know.
Right. So the
power
next
pole
step on the ranch is actually to work on electricity. So he's going to be working with energy and calling and moving back and forth and getting a power pole and doing all those different things. So he doesn't have to be physically on the ranch doing projects this week. So he's going to use that time to do some other things and to also accomplish some projects here on I.A.G Farms.
Fencing, cutting grass, maybe a little bit of work on the barn, getting wood stacked up for the winter. All of that. What's that? Let me make you burn your pancakes.
I'm burning my pancakes.
But yeah, so off from one thing, on to another. And we're calling this a staycation. Instead of vacation, a staycation. But the thing is that we've developed this lifestyle that we don't need a vacation from. Right. And that's what we realized, because I told Grandma, I said, I'm going to take a week off from the ranch and let you get everything. You know, I got you in a good place. Now you can kind of take over for this week, and I'll be, you know, right down the street if you need my help with anything. But I think you got everything, and we're just kind of, you know, I'm taking this week to. I told Grandma I'm gonna take a vacation, and we actually thought about going somewhere on vacation, but then we realized that all the places we want to go are exactly like the life we live. It's like we like our life. We're not trying to get away from it, so we decided to stay in.
This time.
Yeah, but that don't mean we won't go on vacation one of these days.
Exactly right.
Yeah, get my beach body right so we can go to the beach and get eaten by a shark.
Oh, are we doing this?
Not today. Okay.
It's so funny.
Oh yeah. You think I've been going? You think I've been going to the gym for my health?
Yeah.
I've been going to the gym trying to get that beach body right.
Go ahead then.
Nah. Yeah, all right. No. We don't even like the beach. It was like we like being in the woods,
Well,
like
we used to like. Well, we
on
started
the river.
out-
Yeah. Fishing. You know, hiking through the woods, peace and quiet, birds
we figured
chirping.
out that the beach was just nice to look at, and after we did that for 5 minutes, we were ready to move on to something else.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah, we like the woods because you know we hike, we walk through the woods, we can do different things. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't take these off because
They're
I'm
done.
about to burn.
All right, y'all, I'm leaving Megan alone. She's getting her pancakes ready, getting breakfast ready for us. And like I said, Grandma has a little package that she's going to drop off for us. She said something about she bought too much chicken or something like that. And she's going to bring us the extra and drop it off down here. I said, I guess that'll be lunch for us. But I think she also has some signs for us because we've been having delivery people pulling on our grass. And you know, Grandma's good at making those signs that say, keep off my grass. Yeah. I'm not gonna tell you the other sign that I told her to make. I don't think she's gonna make that one. but yeah, so y'all just stick around. I'll probably pick y'all up when Grandma pulls down the driveway. We'll see what she has going on. And the plan is to get this fencing stretched and to start separating our animals and getting our animals in the right places today, so we can start getting everything just buckled down and ready for fall. So y'all just stick around. It's I.A.G Farms. It's all about God. Y'all just stay with us today for this journey. All right, y'all, as y'all can see, we're having an I.A.G farm fun party around here. Got bacon, pancakes. We got chicken for lunch. What you got, man?
It might be just a little bit chaotic.
Oh, yeah. That's every day around here. If it ain't chaotic, we'd be like, what's going on? Why is it so quiet? Any of y'all with kids know what I'm talking about. If it gets too quiet, you go check on
something is wrong.
Something wrong.
Something is wrong.
And it never fails every time. So as long as it's chaotic, you know everybody's healthy. You know everybody's like alive. You know they're not doing anything crazy. So you just get used to it after a while. All right, y'all. We're getting fencing done today. That's the goal for today. Because we have a lot of goals for this week. Because I'm behind. And I blame Grandma. But you see, Grandma's taking care of us to make sure we got lunch, and she's not leaving us alone. So she's gonna work down on the ranch today. And if I need any help down here, she'll come. But I'm just gonna try to work on this fencing. But I got a lot of goals this week: cutting grass, working on the barn, working on fencing, a bunch of other stuff I can't even remember right now. So let's sit down, eat a little bit of breakfast, and I'll just pick y'all up when we start working on this fencing. Fun times.
All right, y'all, we are getting ready and in position to stretch some fence. Tim did all the hard work this morning in the heat. And now we all get to come out. And as you can see, it is beautifully shaded and cool. And the boys are over there. They're behind me playing in their tree. And basically Tim has gotten a tractor in place, and by some miracle he was able to find all our fence stretching tools and things that he needed. And so he's just basically rolling the fence off, and we're at it. We're getting in position to be able to stretch the fence. Since it was cool, we got Benjamin out in the pack and play, and our bottle fed sheep, I think she might be trying to get at Benjamin's pacifier. I don't know. But she immediately came over to say hello to Benjamin. She's super friendly, but with super friendly animals, you gotta watch them. Like, okay, don't get too friendly. Step back from my pack and play. Nah, but we're out here and we're getting set up and we're getting settled. And Tim will go ahead. I think the first step, once he gets all the fence stretched out to the point to attach it to the pole, he'll with some fencing nails get the fencing tied off. Yeah, attached. Well, now with fencing nails. Yeah, that's right.
That'll be a beautiful thing.
You can't use fencing nails. No, that's right.
It probably would hold just as good, but I know the right way to do it.
Yeah,
so
that messes
the right way
you
to
up.
do it is you have to cut these little.
I forgot about that part.
And
right.
then you have to actually tie
it
it
off.
And then you nail it.
You wrap it around, you cut those off, and you tie it off. I forgot that because, you know, now I'm like, my memory goes back to fence we've already like stretched that's attached, and all I have to do is take a fencing nail and tack it up there. But yeah, so we actually have to tie it off and do that whole process of getting it attached to the pole. Then we can stretch the fence. So that's a little bit of work that, you know, goes into it, getting it actually attached to the post. So that's the next step. And once we do that, then, you know, we come in with the bad boy tractor and stretch the fence along the line, get it rolled off, and then we can start to attach the fence to the posts. So we'll have to attach them to the T-posts, and then we'll tie it off again at the end.
Now you're out there on your own.
Alright, y'all, Tim is over here getting all the wire that he pulled through on the other side of this pole kind of organized to where he can line it up and tie it off.
Look at my office. This is what I'm working with right now.
Yeah, it's hard to even see those wires on the camera.
They all intertwined.
Yeah.
So I was working on that side of the pole just to feed them through so that I can get this first wire connected. And once I get this first one connected, then I kind of have another hand to hold the fence.
Right, it's
so
in
it's not
place.
flopping all over the place. So now I can come on this side of the fence and then make sure I feed all the stuff through the right things. Like I got this one through. And I'm gonna get all of them organized and fed through the right square. And then I can just start tying them off.
Yep, that's it. Sounds good.
I'm just feeding them through right here, where they're actually gonna hug the pole, because you don't want it to be on this line of wire right here. Then it'll be on the wire and pulling tension on the wire. But I know it's hard to see on camera.
Yeah.
But all these pieces of wire going through. But I'll be able to show y'all once I get done. It's a very, very meticulous process.
Right, everything has to be lined up so that you can tie it off. Every wire has its own section, basically, because you removed this cross wire in between, but he's going to line the wires back up and tie them off basically in the spot where they were in the first place. So he has to kind of get them organized and get them back in this spot in the square so that he can tie them off.
All right. Sound like you know what you're doing?
Nope, not at all. I had just completely forgotten about this whole process, actually.
Oh yeah, I hadn't. That's why I
Your favorite.
Exactly. Yeah, fencing is not like a real excruciating job. I actually like it because the finished result. And I get better and better each time. That's the thing.
That's right.
Because it's some fencing that I did 5-6 years ago that I want to redo because I've learned more now. And it's the same with this line of fence right here, because 5-6 years from now I probably know more about stretching fencing, H braces and all that type of stuff. Like I said, it's a whole like technology, scientific type thing that farmers came up with out in the field. The experience just teaches you about.
Yes, I mean, can you imagine like back in the day where folks built their own houses out of like logs and
cutting the trees down.
Exactly.
They went out west and didn't bring no like lumber with them, and there were no lumber stores.
Right, they cut it down and like harvested it and then built their houses.
Before winter hit. Remind me of us. Pioneers.
Exactly. They don't call it pioneer for no reason.
So I'm gonna go around to the other side now and start to
pull them through.
So I'm gonna go around to the other side now and start to actually pull them through and start to tie them off. And they should get tighter and tighter and easier to do as I get to the bottom.
That's right. So we have each of these tied off here down the entire line. So this is what we mean when we say we got to wrap the fence around the pole. It literally, the fencing is wrapped around the pole and then wrapped around itself again in order to hold it in place like that, not going anywhere. So now that we have that done, before we actually stretch the fence, we want to come in here and tighten off this brace. What do you call this? This tension wire. Yep. Tighten off this tension wire. Make sure it's tight. And then we'll come and we'll also, where we have the tension wire secured with this fencing nail, we'll nail that in. Then we will actually be ready. Come on. To stretch. Some fence.
And eat some dinner.
We're going to go ahead and get those few things completed with the tension wire. And then we're going to go ahead and stretch that fence, y'all.
So what I need to do is I need to get a little bit of extra fence because I'm up against the fence on this back perimeter. I can't go past the H brace here. And so I need enough fence to be able to cut it and tie off to this H brace here. So I'm gonna try to just pull it by my hand and then cut it with the fencing pliers, and then I can move this big roll of fence out the way, and then I can go ahead and be ready to attach to it with the fence stretcher and stretch it with the tractor.
Yeah, because can't go back. Alright. I think so. You got enough slack. Yeah. That pole that you're wrapping around is not quite as big.
Last chance.
Got it.
Yep. All right, so the tricky thing is gonna be to figure out how to get the tractor lined up to be able to stretch this fence once we get the stretcher on there. I could use a come along and attach to this post right here, but I like to use the tractor. It's just easier to do it like that. So especially when you have you see how the lay of the land is a hill right there. So with the loader of the tractor, I can stretch, like I can pick the loader up and raise it and drop it down to get it to the exact right height. Because I could bring the side by side in here, it'll fit, but it's right there close to the ground. You know what I'm saying? So when you're stretching on the hill like this, you need the loader of the tractor. You can get it up and then be able to stretch it better.
Yeah, you can maneuver it to the exact right spot.
Height, yeah.
Yeah,
Because with the side by side, you like pulling down.
Right, the winch is just in one spot.
That's right. All right, let me get this fence stretcher hooked to the fence, and then we'll hook a chain to it and try to get it stretched.
Boom, boom, there's a knock at the door, but don't freeze in your tracks. It's that chance you've been waiting for. It's the light coming through the cracks. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life shows an open road, you know you should ride it. Forget what you've been told, and ride this open road. This open road. This open road.
We now have is this a come along? No, fence stretcher. We now have the fence stretcher attached to the fencing, and we're getting ready to stretch the fence, but we have to kind of get the tractor at the right angle in order to pull the fencing. So Tim is at it with his pocket knife, y'all, okay? Limbing this tree a little bit just to get the branches out of the way so that he can kind of come in. We'll attach the fencing to the loader, and then he'll kind of come in at an angle and actually push forward to stretch the fence. Hey, that's working. Tight and stretched.
Think so?
Yes.
And my tractor really wasn't moving a whole lot. I started to put it in 4-wheel drive. I know it got a little bit more in there.
Yep.
But that's kind of a rule. It's like, hey, once the tractor don't go no more, that's when it's supposed to be tight. You put it in 4-wheel drive, it starts spinning and start moving post.
Yep.
I feel like it got some more in there though.
Maybe so.
Some more stretch. Nope.
We've got the fence stretched tight. It's secure up off of the ground, and we think it's tight enough. We're just gonna go with it right now, because you get it too tight, you start moving posts. Instead of tightening it, then it loosens. So we don't want to make that mistake. So we're gonna go ahead, and Tim's headed down here. Look, it looks like he's testing the fence a little bit more down there, or lifting it up. I'm not sure he's happy with it, but when we last talked, he said we were gonna go with it right there, and he was gonna go ahead and get it tied off at the bottom, so then we can move the tractor out of the way, get it wrapped around that post, tied off, and then we can secure it to the T-posts. Once we secure it to the T-post, that's it. Like, we made it. It's fencing. I said, I saw you testing the fence. Like, I don't think you're quite happy with it. You keep like,
yeah, I'm not happy with it, but we're gonna go with it.
Okay.
Because the tractor is telling me. We said the rule is.
I know.
Once the tractor starts spinning, that's tight. Don't put it in 4-wheel drive. But I want so badly to put it in 4-wheel drive.
Because what happens is you think you can get it tighter, and then a fence post moves, and it loosens it, and so all your hard work, yes.
You guys just get it toned. Not tight, but toned. It ain't gonna be like.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, you know how you
Not
You know,
boom, but bunga, 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 bunga.
you know how you like do the fence line? It's like it might not play in the key of C, like ding ding ding.
Right.
it might not be like a guitar string. Okay, so it's tight enough. He's gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the fence attached and move the tractor out of the way. We've gotten the tractor out of the way now, and as you can see, we've taken the tension off the fence that we had pulling with the tractor. And let me go test this fence. I believe it is still tight. And yes, it is. It is tight, y'all. Success. Success. So that's tight. But you know how you, it definitely accomplished our goal. I think Tim will be pleased with it when he comes to test that line. But we're pretty much running out of steam for today. We have to wrap this around and tie this fence off around this post like we did the post up at the top. So, you know, we'll cut this extra off. We'll get this fence stretcher off, and we'll do the same thing we did up top and wrap this fencing around this post. And then also we have to come through and attach the fence to each T-post. So we're gonna go ahead and once we do that, we'll be complete. So I want to show you this example. This is basically the things that we secure the fencing to the T-post with. So we'll do probably 4 or 5 of these along each T-post. And I think we're running out of steam for doing all that today.
Yeah, I wanted to get it done today, but it's like Megan and I were talking about how it's a short stretch of fence, but you have to do all the same stuff that you do if it was a 1,000-foot stretch. We got to do all the same stuff for this 100-foot stretch.
Right, at the ends. At the end, in the beginning, yeah.
It would just be more T-posts to attach to in the middle. But yeah, we're running out of steam, and we're going to have to call it for today and pick it up tomorrow. And tomorrow it'll be fun. We'll be able to come out with the boys and let them do some work. They got in trouble. But we'll be able to let them come out and do some work and things, and attach some of this fencing to the T-post. And we should be able to just have fun and do it. And hopefully it'll be cool. I think it's supposed to cool down each day of the week. And it's actually feeling nice now in the shade.
As long as you're in the shade.
Yeah.
So. And then if you can catch a breeze in the shade, even better. It's like, woo, fall.
Yeah, but I think we're done for today, y'all. And I think we're just going to go ahead and end it.
Yeah, so we feel accomplished. You got to test the fence on camera. One more thing. I'm gonna get you. You got to just hit that fence because it's good.
You know, I already tested it.
I know. I'm saying on camera, it's good because we were worried, y'all, that it's like, could we get it tighter? Is it tight enough?
It's kind of like when you're painting and you lose sleep over the color of the paint.
The color of the paint.
Until you get it up on the wall. In the same way with tightening fence.
Yeah.
You worry about it until you like disconnect the tractor and then you realize like, oh yeah, that's perfect.
It's secure. It's perfect. And I feel accomplished. We've done what we're supposed to do, and we're gonna call it right there, and we'll pick it up and we'll finish off the fence on another day. All right, y'all. So it's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
We will see you on the next one.